home of the Tigers since 2000. Comerica Park here in the Motor City. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Tarek Skubal.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That one hit to right. Vierling calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-2.
3-2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Matt McLain.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting fifth, right fielder
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
De La Cruz, the lead runner out at second. Stevenson at first, 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 left on, and now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill today, Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, Parker Meadows. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Sends it across to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And Siggy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that's way high. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Friedel brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Riley Green. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Friedel sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Skubal back to work. Steer getting to start at first. 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rogers settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now a chance for Gavin Lux.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. This to third. Whips it to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it's going to be Matt Vierling. And that is out of play. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. And here's the first baseman, Colton Keith. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and he breaks his bat. But that rolls foul. This one high in the air to left center. Hayes. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Chase Young.
Now the third baseman, Jace Young. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And a strike on the outside edge.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying, and gone. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now here is TJ Friedl. Splits the plate. Strike one.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Torres over to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLain.
So 2 down now, and here is Matt McLain. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now one missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Throws to first. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show.
Well, come on, dance a little, I said, come on, kiss a little, so there's something about the way you look tonight. Well, come on, baby, dance a little tonight.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Right through there for a strike. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. That one well upstairs. And that's ball one. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is inside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2 now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here in Detroit,
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
with
the
Chris
Reds,
Singleton,
catcher
and
Tyler
set to lead off the
Stevenson.
fourth, Tyler Stevenson.
Come on, Tiger, let's go.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And stepping
Now
in
batting,
is
right
the
fielder,
speedy
Stuart
Fairchild. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses off the outside edge. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Green makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
Now
there. He
batting,
saved
first
extra
baseman,
bases for
Victor
sure. If the
Steer.
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. Popped out in foul ground first time through. Runner on the move. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the grab to the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for
four.
the Tigers,
Here is Gleyber
second
Torres.
baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging
Now
at
batting,
everything, you
left
feel no
fielder,
need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Green batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
And next is the designated hitter, Terry Carpenter. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late swing, foul to the left.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers are shut down there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Skubal back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time up. Lux in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting left fielder Austin Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Friedel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colton Keith. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So up next, Jace Young. Struck out swinging his first time. Lifted in the air, right field. Fairchild makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. Top 6. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Canely also getting ready. That one at the knees for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, second
Next for
baseman,
Cincinnati, Matt McClain. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that's outside. Misses inside. 2-1.
2-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 2 and the Tigers nothing. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off for
Now
the
here
Tigers,
is Jake
catcher,
Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like
One
these
strike.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider,
ball.
but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. Swings and misses. That's
1 and
strike
2.
2. That one missed. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little
Now
while.
batting,
You want to be ready to hit the
Trey
fastball.
Sweeney.
Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up
One ball,
good
one
enough to
strike.
get to the finish line.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's a strike. The Tigers down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Now here is Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a foul ball. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down because of that speed in the.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning.
Now pitching
Tommy
for the
Canley
Tigers.
gets the ball now.
Just trying
Number
to keep this one
43.
close here, and this is where a
Tommy
bullpen can
Canley.
give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading off
Stuart
for
Fairchild.
Cincinnati, right fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Swinging a foul straight back.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Now
coming
batting,
open
first
instead of
baseman,
staying
Spencer
closed.
Steer.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swings through that one out in front that time. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the
Now
pitcher for
batting,
having him
third
out in front of that pitch.
baseman,
Clearly, he had him
Candelario.
fooled.
2 down, bases empty. Jamer Candelario digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering is in for a strike. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Reds down in order. They're up 2-0. Back at Comerica Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Pagad, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Riley Green. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Now it's going to be Matt Vierling swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Next pitch misses way outside. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Tigers get one back on the strength of this solo shot. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Vest.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and now Gavin Lux has grounded out a couple of times. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jason Foley, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Rebbia warming up as well. And that's off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond.
Now batting,
leadoff man
left
comes up,
fielder,
gets into
Austin
scoring
Hayes.
position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
0-1 now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. Vest, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. In the air, center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And now Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 3. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. He swings and fouls one off. Hayes over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next next offering upstairs.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now for the Reds,
McClain.
Matt McClain. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching
Taylor
for
Rogers.
Cincinnati.
Well, the best
Number
relievers
55.
love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead
Rogers.
late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Keith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Alexis Diaz. The closer getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to
Now
execute it to
batting,
perfection.
third baseman,
This game is a lot
Chase
harder than it looks,
Young.
partner.
And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand.
next,
The way it comes out of
Tigers.
his hand as an
Catcher,
infielder.
Jake
Wow, really
Rogers.
impressive.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And ball 1. That's off the inside corner, and the count now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
Now
Worked
batting,
himself into a good
shortstop,
count.
Trey
Just a simple ground ball
Sweeney.
the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Trey Sweeney. Ball 1 there. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one finds the corner, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out. One left for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
the
It's the top of the
Tigers.
ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
49.
Johnny Brevia.
John Revia.
Now the Reds cleanup
Leading off
hitter,
for
Tyler
Cincinnati,
Stevenson.
catcher,
He's
Tyler
0 for 1.
Stevenson.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The tag and they get him in second. That's a double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That's too low. 1-1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missed. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner
Now
over at
batting,
first base is
third
going to have a
baseman,
very
Jamer
aggressive secondary
Candelario.
lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Candelario stands in now and watches strike 1. Move to first. Steer back in on a dive. Steer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, 2 outs. Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Austin Hayes now at the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Vierling makes the grab, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. That pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty, and that misses. And the count even 1-1.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Green in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.